Do you want to hear me talk and try to tell you how it is?
And we'll just set this right here for now. Okay, so next, I want to make sure this, I've already sanded this roughly and scuffed it up. Same with this. And this is, you want this to be perfectly level this way, and you want to have your diameter correct also, because it's a neck through body system. You get one shot, and then also you can make up that if you're a little too far down with your radius, because a lot of times what happens is you do your, once you that everything looks great and it looks super awesome, and then you go to you get to the end of your radius and you're like, oh wow, and all of a sudden you're too far down, and that's a problem. So what you have to remember is the wider section of the board always radiuses faster because it's closer to the edge of your radius tool, width of your radius tool. And so that gets worn down faster. And what happens is it puts a raise in here. Even though it's straight, you're a little bit taller here than you are here. And then all of a sudden your measurements are off. And that's one thing to always be aware of, because then you've got to go ahead and you've got to radius this more. You've got to take more material off down on this end. Because what happens is this will look thinner here, and then this will look thicker here. And there's nothing wrong with it. It'll still work as long as you've got enough room here to adjust. But if you do like I do, and you want it to be as close to the body as you can with being able to still have adjustment, you can run into some problems. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to set in our truss rod, and we're going to look at where we have some shims that are going to go on either side, which is just going to, I probably could get away with not having them, but it's better to have them there so there's no way that this can twist in here once we get it going. Now that that's in place, we're going to go ahead and push it down in and make sure with a straight edge that it's not popping up anywhere. And how we do that is we look across here and we make sure it's not rocking. You can see all the way down. Okay. Yeah, all right, that'll work fine. So, let's kind of manipulate this over a little bit. Get a little razor here. Let's twist that a little bit. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our gloves on now. And we're going to put a little glue on both sides of these shims and get those in place, and then cut them with a razor knife. And what that's going to do is that is going to keep that front part of the truss rod from turning inside its footprint, because Mr. Clumsy here decided he was going to get all loosey-goosey down on that end. And no reason you got to start all over. Just like repairing anything, sometimes you got to repair your mistakes, and it's not a big mistake. However, cutting the truss rod is one of those things where you can really screw the pooch if you don't really take your time and think about it. And that's where tools, now I shook this up and kneaded this up earlier. So that's the one thing you want to do, because if you're not using your glue very often, sometimes you can, let's turn this over here maybe a little bit more. Maybe see the neck there, maybe a little bit better. If you don't use it that often, it can go yucky on you. And I already looked in there and everything looks good. So All right. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and we're going to kind of feel around here about how we want these to be. Have this planned out already. We're going to kind of put them in at the same time. That way one can't impede on the other. The glue is one of those things where you can go completely ape crazy on it. And that's not something we really want to do. Because there's no need to. If you do too much, then you're just going to make a huge mess. You do just the right amount. And that's to get a good, thin, even layer across both sides, like so. Make sure it's all. Some of this is going to be cut, obviously. Okay, we've got this one ready. And we're going to get it kind of started here. And we're going to hurry up and get this one going. And this glue, you don't have to work too fast, but you want to work fast. As fast as you can without being a complete and total klutz. Which I've lost a little bit of mobility with my hands and arms and things like that. So I have to be extra careful I don't klutz out, especially if I'm running power tools. Don't want to take any risks when you're running saws. Let's have a little spaz while you all right, so this is the thicker side. Okay, let's put this baby in. There we go. Those sit down in there. Got that pushed down in. Alright. Now, we're going to go ahead and pull these. And we'll get another set. I use my gloves over and over again if I have to save them. As you can tell. Okay, now we got clean hands. We're going to go ahead and take our knife. And we're going to shave that off. Come on, baby. Don't want that sticking out, giving us any problems. That's pretty good. It's always a good idea to have little pieces, little things, this and that all around. It's amazing what kind of little things here and there make a tool. Okay, let's check this one more time. Hopefully we won't have to pull it out and start over. All right, that's right where it should be. All right. Okay. So let's grab another set of gloves here. And okay, let's go ahead and get this fretboard down. What I like to use, you can use a straight piece of wood. Now what you don't want to do is you don't want to clamp it.
You want to hear me talk and try to tell you how it is?